Hi, and welcome to my informative speech. Here's my audience. This is my brother Ben, my dad, and my mom. Alright, so every day about 2,000 kids get abducted. One day in 1996, Amber Hagerman was one of these children. In this case, despite the great efforts of the police in Arlington, Texas, Amber was not found alive. The community then, from this incident happening, basically rose up and demanded a better system for finding missing children, so cases like Amber's didn't happen again. And this is why Amber Alert came into existence. So today I will be talking to you about what Amber Alert is, how it works, and why we use it. So according to the Wikimedia Foundation, the name Amber Alert is an acronym for America's Missing Broadcasting Emergency Response System. It was created in 1996, like I said, after a young girl named Amber was kidnapped and murdered. So this system was actually created, and it was basically a copycat after other systems called, like, one was Levi's Call, Nail Amber Alert, Morgan Nick Amber Alert. So this is an example of what a television Amber Alert would look like. So what they do is they basically send out information about the abducted, the abductor, or what vehicle they may be traveling in. So now that you know what it is, how does it work? So Amber Alert is a system that sends out cellular alerts. You just saw the TV alert that would be sent out. It would be usually breaking news or on your local broadcasting system. So TV ads, radio, stuff like that. This, I'm sure you've seen it before, but this is what an alert would look like on your cell phone. Normally it says what vehicle type it is, maybe the license plate, or if they have a description of the abductor, then they would give that information in it. So in order to give out an Amber Alert, the law enforcement has to believe that the child is in imminent danger or at risk of dying, or anyways, after they do that, they are the only ones that can activate this Amber Alert. So you can't just download an app and send it out to the nation, normally it is sent out statewide or locally. It's very rare that it is sent out nationally. Only 2 cases in 2017, only 2 cases were where it was sent out nationally. Amber Alert is used only for people under 17. So if one of you were to go missing, they would not send out an Amber Alert for it. It would just be like a normal search party looking for you, because it's assumed that you're in less danger than a 9-year-old would be. So using this system, a total of 957 children have been rescued this year as of April, which is really cool and great. And the standards for successful recovery is if the child obviously is found safely and not harmed. So 79% of all Amber Alerts are issued statewide because, like I said, they are not nationally. So now that you know how the system works, like what it is, like how do we incorporate it in our society? So Amber Alert is a fast and easy way to find missing kids. So according to Amber Alert statistics, so it was a report online that they have to fill out every year on it. So the longest it took to find a missing child in 2017 was 12 hours. Now that does include deceased or living, but the point is they find him in a very quick manner. So this is just a diagram of the amount of children that went missing to the amount of children that were found. So in 2015, 73% of all missing children were successfully found. And 67% of the time, the abductor is male, and over half of those men are white. When an Amber Alert is activated, it makes it so people statewide, locally, nationally can help look for this missing child. This system is extremely important in our society because it helps us protect our young children. So again, according to the Amber Alert official website, so this is separate than the report because the report has to be downloaded on a separate website. But according to that, that's where you find all the criteria met for an Amber Alert. So just remember that if one of your children, like me or Angie, were to go missing, immediately go to law enforcement, because if you don't, the longer it would take to activate an Amber Alert. So Amber Alert will continue to save countless lives in the future, and it has saved countless lives in the past. So now that you know what it is and how it will help you, I hope you will use it in the future, but I also hope you won't need to use it in the future. Thank you.